If you're trying to manually create an ellipse in Fusion with arcs, just stop. Instead, there's a dedicated sketch tool just for this. Let's talk about how to use it. The first thing is you need to be in an active sketch. So I'm going to create a brand new sketch, choose the plane. I'll come to create and find ellipse. And the way this works is you select the center point of your ellipse, you hover out and select the end point for where this ends on one side. Click it, and now you can place the width, or you can type in a value for it. And so since it has a center and its overall height, this knows where it sits, but we have not specified the width yet. Okay, so we can dimension the overall width by selecting the line or the endpoints, put in that value. Now let's do it again. Let's select it, hit delete. I'm going to right click, choose, let's go up to create and do ellipse. Try again. There we go. So I'm going to place the center. When I'm hovering out, you'll notice a couple things that I didn't do the first time. One is that value I can put in the overall length. So if I know that it's 150, I can also hit tab on my keyboard and come to this angle and specify the angle that it runs. So I can hit enter, and that didn't do anything. So that's a gotcha in Fusion 360. Come to create, do ellipse. We'll try again. So I go out in space 150, hit tab, hit 15, and I'm going to click. And that places it. And now I get to drag the overall height in this case, or width, depending on how you think about it. So this is now the placement for its height. I click, and so it did a placement for that, but not a hard dimension. I'll need to come in and dimension this height by placing a dimension on this construction line. Okay, now I've shown you just how to place it, but what if you need to put this in a specific location, right? So I like to just drag it roughly and then use constraints. So I need it to align with some edges, let's say. So I'll click the center point. I'll just drag it in space and place it. So it's very rough at this point. I don't have the height or width or anything like I want, but I have the rough angle close to what I'm thinking about. Now I'm going to select the arc, and I'm going to choose tangent. And then I'll choose tangent between this side of the arc and this edge. So you can see it resolves and is solving to hit that tangency. So there's lots of different ways you can modify this. I think it's worth noting that the ellipses cannot allow any kind of dimensions against the arc itself. So when I try to place, a dimension against this radius, that's not working. You're going to basically dimension the width and height in order to get this fully defined. Or you're going to do these quadrant points and get those aligned where they're supposed to. So this is a quick one today. We're working our way through Fusion 360, learning every day. Check out the next video. Here's the playlist with all of these features covered right here. I'll see you in the next one.